Every day of your life, you are selling yourself. Nothing happens until you are successful at doing that. We are all in the selling business, whether we like it or not. It doesn't matter whether you are a lawyer or an accountant, a manager or a politician, an engineer or a doctor. We all spend a great deal of our time trying to persuade people to buy our product or service, accept our proposal, or merely accept what we say. Before you get better at persuading or influence others people, you need to get better at self-motivating and selling yourself. And here are the 10 simple steps to self-motivation. Hi, my name is Massimo Montone. I coach restaurant owners and managers and other consultants looking to develop an ideas for a new service or simply wanting to achieve their goals faster. I firmly believe that unlocking the potential of people is how to build a successful business, as people really sits at the heart of any industry. So click the link below to get my free ebook. So let's go back to the motivational. Number 1, you must believe into your product. Selling yourself is pretty much like selling anything. Firstly, you need to believe in what you are selling. That means believing in you. It's about lots of positive self-talk and get the right attitude. The first thing people notice about you is your attitude. If you're like most people, then you are suffering from lack of confidence from time to time. It really all comes down to how you talk to yourself. The majority of people are more likely to talk to themselves negatively than positively. This is what holds them back in life. It isn't just about positive attitude, it's about the right attitude, the quality of your thinking. Successful people have a constructive and optimistic way of looking at themselves and their work. They have an attitude of calm, confidence, positive self-expectations. They feel good about themselves and believe that everything they do will lead to their inevitable success. If you are in a sales job or a business owner or a manager, then you need to constantly work on your attitude. You need to listen to that little voice inside your head. It is saying you are on top, going for it and confident, or it's holding you back. If you are hearing, I can do this or that, or they don't want to buy at the moment, or we are too expensive, then you better change your self-talk or change your job. Start to believe in yourself. Don't let things that are out with your control affect your attitude. Avoid criticizing, condemning and complaining and start spreading a little happiness. Remember the saying of Henry Ford, founder of the Ford Motor Company. If you believe you can do a thing, or if you believe you can't, in either case, you are probably right. Number 2, the packaging must grab attention. Like any other product we buy, the way the product is packaged and presented will influence the customer's decision to buy. Everything about you need to look good. You must dress appropriately for the occasion. And don't think that just because your customer dresses casual that they expect you to dress the same way. The style and the color of the clothes you wear, your spectacles, shoes, briefcase, watch, the pen you use, all make a statement about you. Number 3, smile. No need to get carried away. You don't need to have a big cheesy grin. Just a pleasant open face that doesn't frighten people away. Number 4, use names. Use the customer's name as soon as you can, but don't overdo it. Business is less formal nowadays, however, be careful using the first name initially. Make sure your customer knows you and remembers it. You can do the repeat trick. My name is Bond, James Bond, or my name is James Bond. Number 5, watch the other person. What does their body language tell you? Are they comfortable with you, or are they a bit nervous? Are they listening to you, or are their eyes drifting around the room? If they are not comfortable and not listening, then there is no point in telling them something important about your business. To make some small talk, then more importantly, get them to talk about themselves. It's best to go on the assumption that in the first few minutes of meeting someone new, if they won't take in much of what you say, they are too busy analyzing all the visual data they are taking in. And number 6, listen and look like you are listening. Many people, particularly men, listen but don't show that they are listening. The other person can only go on what they see or what's going on inside their head. If they see a blank expression, then they'll assume you are out of touch. The trick is to do all the active listening things, such as nodding your head, the occasional and the occasional question. Number 7, be interested. If you want to be interesting, then you need to be interested. This is really the most important thing you can do to be successful at selling yourself. The majority of the people are very concerned about their self-image. If they sense that you value them, then you feel that they are important and worth listening to. Then you effectively raise their self-image. If you can people to look themselves, then they love you. Don't fall into the trap of flattering the other person, because most people will see right through you and they won't fall for it. Just show some genuine interest in the customers and their business, and they'll be much more receptive to what you say. Number 8, talk positively. Don't say, isn't it an horrible day, or business is pretty tough at present, or anything else that pulls the conversation down. Say things like, and only the true, I like the design of this office, or I've heard some good reports about your new product. Number 9, mirror the other person. This doesn't mean mimicking the other person, it just means you speaking and behaving in a manner that is similar to the customer. For example, if your customer speaks slowly or quietly, then you speak slowly or quietly. Remember, people like people who are like themselves. Number 10, warm and friendly. If you look or sound stressed or aggressive, then don't be surprised if the other person gets defensive and less than willing to cooperate. If you look and sound warm and friendly, then you are more likely to get a positive response. This isn't about being all nicely and easy. It's about a pleasant, open face or warm tone over the telephone. Before we can get down to the process of selling our product, our service, or our ideas, then we need to be sure that we can talk to the customer and have their full attention. So if you feel stuck, browse through our blogs to gain more access to more motivational secrets. If you are seeking professional advice, you have experienced consultants and advisors, they are ready to help you. And for now, stay safe, be happy, and make a difference.